Good morning. I'm Jesper Mulman, the creator of this project. I'd like to talk a little bit about the situation that we have here in Europe. We have a very tough situation, not only in Europe, we have in USA as well, but we are mainly now concentrated on Europe because we are in Europe. So, a little bit about Project Africa refugees. We know that it's coming thousands of refugees, mainly every day or every night. They come with the boats, and rescue ships is waiting for them. Some coming with boats directly to the Spain. Some come with drug traffics and the drug boats and stay in Europe. There's charity organizations that is spending millions on to rescue refugees in the sea and bring them to Europe. Uh, the rescue that they should be doing is to follow the international sea laws, that if you rescue a person, you should bring them to the nearest port. Because if you starting to bring them to other country that is not nearest port, then there can be some issues. And we have seen these issues happen, that some people has failed because of the rescue ships. First of all, rescue ships is not the real rescue ships. It's not the registered rescue ships. Uh, so it's modified kind of cargo ships or towing ships. So these should be in bring it to nearest port. When you look at the map, it's very easy to see. The border of Morocco is like this, and the distance to Spain is like this. So you have the ship in the middle. So where should the ship bring it to? Border of Morocco, or to back to Morocco, or to Spain? So clearly, to follow the laws, it should be bringing to nearest port they come from. It's also very clear that if you bring them back all the time when they come out, then you have bigger solution for that, that they maybe not try anymore. Also, this like we have done for some years now, sending out image, photos, news about sinking boats that have been sinking, and people, hundreds of people has been dying. The responsibility for that, like the rescue ships want to put the responsibility for that on the political people and the countries that don't allow them to get in, and to, so there was a wrong way. That is very much wrong way, because when a person sit in that boat, the person is the one that is responsible for that, not any government in Europe that is responsible, because he died. He was sitting in the boat, and there wasn't a limousine drive from Morocco to Spain for him, so or private helicopter or jet or whatever. So it's very clear that the one that sit in that boat, and when they see that the boat is overcrowded with people, they know that that is the one that is responsible. There's many factors that that affect on these things. I recommend also people to talk with refugees. You can talk with them, ask them how was the trip, how did you come here, but in a polite way, to find the truth, to hear the truth, and also to see people, especially if you're here in Malaga area. Take a visit to the industrial area of Malaga. There is thousands, or maybe 10,000 prostitutes on the streets. On the both sides of the streets, there's maybe 10, 20,000 prostitutes. There's children from 5 years old to mothers to old people. There's all ages. So if you talk with them, But be careful if you talk with them, because these are mainly, all of them is slaves. So if you go near to them, you need to make it short if you're only going for talk, because they need to make money. They are there for make money, and competition between all other 10,000s thousands there is huge. So uh, uh, when you talk with them, it's better to talk when they are so-called off duty. They are out of duty. So, but anyway, when you have a talk with the refugee about the situation, how they come here, you hear the truth. You hear all the chip they are made from other side of the earth. Remember that Europe is on the upper side of the earth. Big part of Africa still is on upper side on earth. The other part from middle of Africa, from Arabic zone of Africa, is starting to be the south part of, or central and south part of the earth. So you need to understand that they have made the trip from other side to other side. But they are the victims. They are in reality the victims, because they have been set up for a lie. People have been lying for them for to make money, to make business. Because all the trip they made from other side of the globe over here, they have been robbing, they have been abused, they have been taking everything away from them. So many of them has been done the same for to survive, for to get here, and many has been learning during the trip. They were good people when they start, but they are converted to a nightmare, to bad people when they have been come to the front end. So when they have been so bad treated, and bad experience, nightmares that is always with them. They taking drugs, many take drugs for to relax and to be able to be more or less normal. So this make that these persons, when they come here, they don't see much other ways to make the money. They're learning the easy way to make the money. This way by crime. Anyway, because they started the journey usually by criminal organizations propaganda or marketing. They usually belong to a criminal organization, or slaves to separate criminal organization. We know only that by sitting on that rubber boat is costing up to $500 per person. So $500 per person, that they put up to 200 people or 250 people in that rubber boat. So we know that it's a good business. So this is what we want to do. We are now in a kind of circulation. So these rescue ships bring in thousands of new ones. Few of them will get the permission to stay, the papers to stay, and most part will not get the paper to stay. We are here in the problem because European Union know that you more people they don't allow to stay. It's mean that you more people you have on the streets, because these rescue ships that bring them over here, they won't be bringing the illegal one back to where they get them from. So they do this and show up in the media that we have made a good result. We are very happy with this. So they don't take any kind of responsibility after they have been being unload the ships and on the port, and organizations taking care of them, usually Red Cross, and then the government's immigrants office and officers take care of them. We're very happy for Red Cross. They're doing a huge work, because with the refugees, they're doing incredible work. Red Cross is putting up tents. They are putting up the temporal solution. They are taking care of the people that coming coming to report, checking them up and everything. So Red Cross doing here in this case, they're doing very good work with the refugees, and we're very happy for them. So the thing is that for to make this circulation to work, for us to be able to start to sending back refugees that is illegally here in Europe, we need to have support. We need to have everyone's support. It doesn't help that you share this video or like this video, because that won't be helping anything, because it will be putting the message further, yes, in that way, but it won't make us financially able to work with this. We don't have that possibility that these rescue organizations with the ships to have millions in funds for to make big offices or big organizations or things like that. Our idea is basically that we don't need that millions actually, because we don't have the ships. We don't need ships to bring them back. We will be bringing them back by flight, and basically illegal refugees will be getting back by the government. Government will be sending them back. That is illegal, paperless. They will get the support from our program system that we have been initiated, and I've been in contact with European Union funds and things like that, and see that if we get support from them for this, and we think we should be getting, because it's many times cheaper than what they are using today. So we support the refugee in the country if they're going back to the country, to pay them €1,000 during 10 months. That will be keeping them in the country and will help them to start up in their country and start a new life. And we'll have a control system, so we control all this use of the funds. So they need to report all the funds, and they need to prepare for visit as well. We have activity in various countries, and so they can come visit us anytime and identify them. And we will, of course, tell the people that you will be our now get the visit from a Project Africa controller, and they'll be checking out the papers, everything what he has been using the funds for, and what is the future plans and things like that are reported to us. So this money is many times less than for example, European Union is now spending on the refugees, and especially the countries. We got some numbers from Sweden that refugee costs up to €300,000. It's not per month, it's not per year, it's during the lifetime. So it's 300,000 and up. So compared to that, the 10,000 that we plan to give, and other 10,000 that we need for our organization for to get this running for each refugee, to send a controller, to tickets for them to get home when it's legal refugee. We send them home by flight, and to get everything running is many times cheaper than the 300,000 that is spent today. And in that 300,000 is only cost of the direct cost for the refugees. It's not cost for the legal cases, it's not cost for as many cost that is cut away from that. So the real numbers is much higher. So for this to get round, we need one support. We need also a lot of more people to work on this, and we need people that is interested to join us, to share our messages, to share our website to others, and share our social media publishing to others, to talk all over the world about this, what we're doing. By the way, I'm from Finland originally, born in Tampere, Finland, So I'm a Finnish guy. I'm not, as you can see, I'm not African. So and that way, we usually are known that we are kind of smart people. We have done many good things in the world, and as many maybe know relate us to Nokia phones, Nokia mobile phones. The Nokia is back, but it's not manufactured in Finland anymore. It's done in China. But anyway, still on the top of the level of the mobile phones, and the brand is still going to Nokia. Nokia is a small city near Tampere in the center of Finland, so they have their own city name as well. So what I want to tell is that I wish everyone, also from Finland, from everywhere around the world, to join this, to help us to get this spread around the world, the project to spread around the world, and to understand the seriously things that what is to be paperless refugee. Paperless refugee is that they cannot find work. No one has the right to contract them for real work. They cannot make a contract for living. They cannot make a contract for a mobile phone. They cannot make anything basically because they are illegal aliens, like United States terms. So what they have left to survive, the survivor is only to join criminal organization that taking care of them, and then we have they have what do you say, very bad future because in documentary we have been seeing, and then the flats they are living, there are up to 40 people in one bedroom flat, 20 sleeping on the night, 20 sleeping on the day. So they are sleeping living in the same bed. So they're going out, other going out, and other. So it's like slaves in the box. So no one wants this kind of life. And as you can see on the videos we have on our website, there is refugees that has been uh, interviewed, and they have been go back to their home country by themselves, and it's very clear why, because they know that the life here is not as they was expected, because here you need money. If you don't have money, you won't be surviving, because here is for example Spain, there is not much of help to the refugees that is legal refugees or waiting for the papers. They can apply for help from the government. But when you're illegal refugee, then you need to go back, and that is what is left for the refugees. But remember, we are working hard. We are not giving up. We have now, for example, lots of prints that we are going to cut and we giving around here in Fungirola, and we want more people to join us to do the same work. And if you are here in Fungirola, Mijas, or in the Costa del Sol and can join us, you're very welcome to join us. We need much more people to do this, and it doesn't matter your age, because if you're elder, it doesn't matter, because you can talk, and talk with people is very important. So let's start together to save some refugees to their home country, and save ourselves for problems that coming, because with paperless refugees we have usually uh, some problems that coming from the activity that they are starting and doing, and so we saving in the both parts of this. So it's very important that we all work together. And thanks for the refugee ship that bringing more clients to us, so we can bring them back. So it's like a filter, we can say, because the one they get permission to stay, and the one that don't get permission to stay can be sent to us, and we can send them back. So it's kind of recycling. The issue is only that it's lots of cost for the European government and Europe, but that is how it's working. Uh, we have also costs. We don't get any funds from anywhere at the moment, so we depend of each one of you. So €1, €5, or whatever, €10, anything is good, because there's thousand that will be seeing this video. So it's very good if anyone can give a little bit, and if you can do it every month, uh, then it's even better. So let's start to work and get busy and try to get a stop on this, and stop on the illegal refugees in Europe, and get them back home. So thank you for watching, and make sure that you tell everyone to join Project Africa Refugee Program as soon as possible, because time is running, and we need to start this now. Thank you. Bye.